What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk Manga, this time with volume 37, the chapters Spring Flowers of Distant Days parts 2 and 3. I think I probably should be uploading one episode per week by the time I've uploaded this, so we'll see how that goes. Again, it will just be 2 chapters per episode for these next 2, so this week and next week, and then for the week after we'll be doing 3 chapters per volume. But looking forward to this. We started out with some backstory for Guts, even more backstory, which is really nice to see. It's been a long time since we saw anything from that past, but we did start off with seeing the Moon Kid rise back up to the moon. He went missing, and again we had that shot of him on the fucking moon, like a little elf himself, a little bit. Yeah, there he is, the Moon Kid, just flowing through these currents right here. I haven't read any comments yet. Again, I record these a bit in advance, so be interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. But I did say that it's potentially like the current of causality or something like that. Again, I'm not really sure. But as I said, we had this really interesting backstory with this old guy here who fucking played us big time. I liked that from him though. That was pretty awesome. He freed Guts to let himself get away. Old man, good job. Gotta appreciate that. But yeah, we ended up coming across this one lone flower after Guts ate a rat raw and questioned his survival instincts. Questioned, why do I make myself struggle and survive? Just natural instinct. You guys know my thoughts on that. But again, I still don't really know what to make of this. As I said, I haven't read any comments yet, but I'm not sure what to make of this like smoke looking bubble thing right here. So we ended off seeing a cute little elf right here. Almost looks like a bit of a baby of Alira, but not quite, and not nowhere near as sassy. But yeah, we'll get into the Spring Flowers of Distant Days part 2 here, and obviously be ending off these Spring Flowers of Distant Days. Should be very enlightening and very interesting. As I said, it's very said this word a lot already. 190 likes is a lot. As I said, it's very interesting already that we're like, of all times, now we're going back to the start. It's almost quite fitting considering the author unfortunately does pass away in terms of volumes soon. Very interesting, and it is something I've always thought about. Old people, I'm not saying I don't really know too much about the author, to be honest with you, but and I'm not sure he was that old when he did pass, but old people seem to kind of revert back to their childhood and revert back to almost being young kids the older they get. In a sense, obviously they don't, but in a sense they act a bit more childish. Sometimes they are a bit more angry, a bit more their emotions fluctuate a bit more, and so on. And obviously there's a lot of like illnesses and diseases and such that they catch that make that happen for a lot of the time. But again, I almost see it like this is like the start of life, then you got the middle of life, and then you got the end of life. And like the middle is like a tall point, and then you kind of go down at the start of life, and then you go back down as well towards the end of life. And though they're opposite sides, they're on like the same level, if that makes any sense. Yeah, let's get into this. What I'm saying is, I think it's natural that you probably are a bit more childish in your later years, perhaps. You revert back to the start of life, although this time it's at the end of life. But yeah, I know, it's strange. I haven't got any like solid kind of mental images in my head, but I hope that made sense. What is this? What kind of fever dream? Cute little elf, man. That looks a bit like Foss. But it's not him though. Stand him up. He's of a suitable age. This guy looking like a 4-leaf clover. Boy, how are your injuries? Oh, nasty. The attitude in this face right here. Nasty though. Bastard! How dare you act that way towards the Viscount? You've hit him enough. But my lord, now I know for sure he's lively. More importantly, I can't have you torment him so much he becomes unusable. That won't do. Hey, bring medicine. Yes, my lord. No matter. You needn't do this personally, my lord. No matter. My bad. Oh, I think she's gone. Is she? I mean, these wounds very much seem trivial compared to what we've been seeing recently, don't they? They seem trivial. So again, we're seeing much more of this kind of like, what is this stuff? Is this just like to show that we're in like a backstory? Like this like fog, and is this like us within Guts' mind? Perhaps this is trying to show us. Well, I noticed it up here. Like, what's it doing up there? What's the big idea? This is sick. You have all these arrow wounds, yet listen to you go. You're most promising. You see, you're going to do a job for me tomorrow. There, that should do. You're going to offer your life for my son's sake. Interesting. He's soon going to fight his first battle. He's a fine boy, but he can be a bit too tender-hearted. I want to bolster his nerve a bit before he goes off to war. That's why you and he will fight to the death. Conveniently, he'll kill you. Well, obviously that doesn't happen. Dotard Daddy. Doted Daddy. Okay. You lout! You think so? I get that a lot. Isn't that doting daddy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking when he said dotard. Well, that was the term of doting, but I guess not in this instance. He just mixed it with the R word, I guess. He looks pretty proud of himself. Looks like he likes his boy a lot. Well, we can't feed you, as we can't have you too energetic. But take care of yourself, boy. And she's back. Oh, is that people's breaths? Apologies, guys. I guess it's that cold. Okay, I get it now. Apologies. So is this like dream clouds? It's a pretty weird style if it is. It's almost a bit too much though, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, I understand it's trying to tell us that it's cold, but does it, do you like, I've blown some pretty big cold clouds before and they've been quite as seen as this. I don't know what the word is, as visible as this. Sorry about that. Some of you probably obviously understood what it was straight away, but I guess this is just to show how cold it is here. Okay, I get it now. You know what done it for me there was because the sun, I was thinking it was going to be hot, but I saw that he was breathing out it. Shit, this cold. Chills to the bone. And yep, here she is again. Again? Sneak. Here it comes. What's it doing? What's it doing? Just investigating what guts is. Chew. Made him sneeze. And back behind the lone flower she goes. Okay. I guess this is well within the nature of elves, isn't it? Hey, no need to be so jumpy. Great, I'm talking to an hallucination. You got anything better to do? She's so cute, man. I love these little like flower designs. As I said plenty of times before, I like Evalira's design as well. Is that your flower? Relax, I'm not going to pluck it. We're both stuck in this cell. Might as well get along. Won't pluck? Get along? Get along? With human? Hi. Well, this'll kill time. Who knows Guts wanted to talk to Elf so much? Considering what we've seen in the show so far. Maybe his treatment of Puck early on is a result of what comes from this, perhaps. Mischievous little creatures. Chitch is Chitch. I think someone did say a name in the comment section last week, didn't they? Again, not really a spoiler. Interesting. Whatever this is, isn't it? Very interesting. Literally like a plant. The flowers on top and the leaves below. Chitch is Chitch, spirit of the flower. I wonder if we'll see this girl again as well, perhaps in Elfhelm. That would be pretty cool. Rat said Chitch, so I'm Chitch. Ah, I see. So she got a name off a rat making squealing sounds. Wow. Okay. Simple but effective, I guess. Look how cute she looks in this shot. That's the funny thing about the author, isn't it? He's so good at the dark and fantastical and amazing and grand and large and huge, but he's also really good at the cute, isn't he? Really good at capturing charm, as rare as it is sometimes. I'm Guts. Nice to meet you, hallucination. Not hallucination. Chits is Chitch. Guts, human. Was saved by Guts, human. Rat was eating. Ah, so she got a name off that rat, and then Guts saved her by eating it. The rat was eating the plant. Little longer and all Chitch's leaves eaten. Then Chitch disappeared. Well, that would have sucked. Asking for anything as thanks. Ask for anything as thanks. Oh yeah? And could you open the door to this cell and steal the key? Can't. Aren't you? Chitch flower spirit, so can't go too far from flower. She's pretty stubborn for a dream. Well, she's got her rules. She's got her rules. Just as you can't, she can't. Could you give me water to drink then? Water. Gotcha. Yeah. Just a speck. Swoop. Swoop. Just a couple specks of water here. Drink up. Thanks. You shiver. You cold. Guts human. A little. Well then. Leave to Chitch. I like her a lot already, you know. I do like her a lot already. Chitch is Chitch. That's warm. It's warm, huh? Chitch's body filled with warm popo from sun. Ah, okay. I stopped shivering. Wow, wow. More? Popo, popo, po. Looks like fun. It's fun. Popo fun by itself. But Popo with someone else, more Popo, Popo, Popo. So strange. Damn, isn't this just like the cutest little thing you've ever seen? Popo, Popo, Popo. What's wrong? Guts human bleeding. And of course we know they've got the power to heal as well. That stupid noble didn't exactly patch me up right. Hey, quit climbing on me. You're getting a little too friendly. Looks painful. Looks really painful. No, it's no big deal. Ripped a leaf off herself. Another one. Look like it took some effort as well. What are you doing? Leave to Chich. The pain's gone. Amazing, huh? Bird once got hurt and fell in here. Chich healed it with powers of leaves. Thanks, I feel a lot better. Yeah? Is like, so popo popo popo. I'm not sure what she means by that. Popo popo popo. Not sure what that is meant to mean. I guess it is just popo po. I'm starting to see why this chapter's so liked. This little elf is fantastic. All the elves have been fantastic in what they do, haven't they? As I said, the author's just so good at the dark, but so good at the opposite as well. Do my other injuries if you can. Chich will. Now I should be able to move. What's wrong? Will leave? Once can move again? Guts human? Will leave too? Sometimes humans come here, but all just moan and yell. Chich was kind of scared. And I doubt they'd be seeing her either, but she's just, I imagine she'd just be looking at them from the flower. Obviously they wouldn't notice. Then they soon leave. There's nothing in here. Popo come through that hole, then get dark, then Popo, then dark again. At all. Just Chich. Chich like Popo, but also not like. Because when Popo come, quiet, dark Shinshin come later. So yeah, I'm guessing Popo is some kind of Japanese for like sun or something. Well, I know sun is Tayo, I think, and is it Tayo? No, it's not Tayo, is it? Is it Tayo? I can't remember. Tayo might be moon, I forget. I thought moon was Suki though. I don't know. I'll Google it. I think it is Tayo. I'm mixing it with, yeah, it is. I'm mixing it with moon because there's a couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards that help me with this as usual. There's one called Book of Tayo, which is I think 4 zombie monsters, but I would equate that with a moon in that case, but I think it does mean sun. Yeah, Tayo means sun. So what does Popo mean? Guess we might as well Google that as well. Steam? Feeling hot? I don't know. I guess I'd just take it for the sign of the shine of the sun. Quiet, dark Shinshin come later. This hallucination of mine is really my weakness in form of a kid. Interesting. Really my weakness in form of a kid. You know what it does is actually very relatable. A lot of her situation, what she said here, is actually very relatable to Guts, isn't it? Wait. On the way to this castle, I happened to see a hill of flowers like yours, where a bunch of your buddies were blooming. Once I can move again, I'll take you and your flower there. Okay. Really? Really? Guts human? Sure. Really? 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 Sure. Really? 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 I promise. Popo. Feel so popo now. Oh man. This is a healing chapter right here. We haven't had anything too bad recently, honestly. But this is appreciated. Heal. Chich heal all Guts human wounds. Make you move more than Rat did. Is it okay to tear off that many? Leave it to Chich. Guts human, sleep. Sleep. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about her tearing off all the leaves as well. Okay, okay. Do your thing then. Can't help but Popo. I guess Popo also means like smile and happiness as well. Guts human, only one. Guts human, only one to find Chich. It's also quite amazing he could like see elves. Elves? What are they called? Yeah, they are elves. Again, I get a bit messy with the terminology. I shouldn't because it's been so long, but because I'm now just rewatching Bree Zero and like elves are like human sized and dungeon meshy and such. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing that Guts was able. He always did have that link to death, didn't he? The moment he was born, the way he was born, I guess that was the really instigator of how his life would go, wasn't it? So I guess it makes perfect sense as to why he can see this now. But it's amazing that he probably could see all this stuff all throughout his life. Oh yeah. Well, if we go to that hill, your buddies will probably all find you. Buddies will find Chich. Wonder if they will. They'll find you. Down it. The warmth on my back, that was like a little sunny spot, was still there even after I fell asleep. Did I sleep a whole day and night? My fever broke. And my wounds. No way. Hey. Hey, Chich. You're kidding me. This is what I was worried about, man. You used all the leaves. Used everything. I was worried she would, for fuck's sake. Look at the. Why did she told us. She told us she. She was just that excited, wasn't she? It wasn't a dream. I wasn't dreaming. And my worthless, heartedness took the form of a kid and showed up to bug me. You idiot. That's the problem with kids. Did you get so caught up in the moment you didn't think about the consequences? And you plucked all your leaves? Hey, Chich, are you here? Come on out. Hey! The Viscount wants you. This fucking sucks, doesn't it? That's some lovely stuff up there. It's also nice that this is like maybe probably one of the first bits of genuine kindness ever given to Guts here. Just like with nothing in return as well. Just as I said, just genuine warmth. Out. Yeah, as I said, she just got way too caught up, didn't she? She just got way too happy. Holy shit. That was a fantastic chapter. One of my favourite chapters in a while. Just look at this, just like genuine smile right here. Oh man. It's just some real fucking heartwarming stuff here, isn't it? Sad though. But yeah, let's read some comments quickly before we move into the final chapter for this little backstory here, which has been amazing so far. Seems like a lot of people warmed up by this. Again, I just think it's that kind of duality, isn't it? From the such darkness, I think it has a bigger effect after all that darkness. Seeing this, seeing the light shine brighter. As I said, this guy says here, I think it was connected to this kind of stuff the moment he was born, wasn't he? So many people crying that she's gone. I feel like again, maybe we might see her again, hopefully in Hellfhelm or something, perhaps, or maybe buy those flowers we were talking about. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how it works and that, but I hope to. But again, it's just amazing how, just like as these people say here, just the character that was introduced this chapter, 300 odd chapters in, can make you feel like this instantly. And like they didn't even really say much. Chi-Chi didn't even really say anything. It's just super wholesome. Like, it almost feels like she healed us a little bit, like what she done with Guts. It almost feels like she shone a bit of the God's light on us. That was brilliant. Yeah, let's get into the final chapter of today, and the final chapter in this Spring Flowers of Distant Days Part 3. I'm hoping to see her again. Maybe not expecting it though. Oh yeah, that was brilliant. Love that. Holy crap. So here we go. Here's your armor. So is this where he got that dog shit helmet? Guess you got to make him look the part. Oh jeez. Well, even though that guy said his son was a bit too nice, he looks pretty brutal in this armor, doesn't he? Ah, and he's got the flower. He's got the flower in his armor as well. Ah! I've always found these weapons very strange. Like you'd think it'd be effective, but it's not actually that effective of a weapon. This is it. Also, some very strange armor. Like the arm size up here is ginormous. How does he move in that? I guess it might be like a slinky kind of type. I don't really know. Very, very strange. But yeah, it doesn't look all too nice here. Quite well, son. Now, there's no need to get too worked up. Slaying a man is the same as hunting. Just deal with him as you would some wild boar. Can you move around, boy? I can't. Can I go back to sleep? We needn't worry if you can manage that retort. As you can see, the young master has a bit of a violent temper. He's enjoyed bloodshed since he was a boy, and would behead livestock and the like during his play. Rah! What's he doing here? Just having a tantrum. Wildly swinging. But when he tried to abduct and behead a local peasant child, the Viscount admonished him for it, and so here we are today. Like doted daddy, like stupid son. Okay, so even these guys, like, they were offended when he was there, but even these guys are chatting shit about their king and whatever, or whoever this guy is, their leader. Well, struggle as best you can. Here. The blade's in poor shape, so you know. You'd have a hard time cutting watermelons with this. Ah, sword's a sword. A blunt object is a blunt object. Again, this probably explains why I hate this helmet so much. It's given to him by these rats. Give him the worst one possible, probably. My temperature's back to normal. My wounds are closed too. Rah! Chong. I don't have any strength. Rah! So we're just about holding on. Rah! See that? See that? He sent him flying. It's as good as over. Bravo, my lord. It just might be that my son has the potential to be a great general. Most insightful, my lord. The young master's rowdiness makes him difficult to handle. It's almost like this guy's almost rooting for us a little bit, weirdly. What's going on? Still, scumbag right here. In terms of strength, he'd give several grown men a hard time. In fact, in his shape, that boy's holding up well against the young master. I'm in trouble. If this keeps up, I'll run out of energy or my wounds will eventually reopen. Besides, I haven't got time to waste. Please. Before the flower dies out, how long is it before you pluck a flower till it dies out? Not that long, I can't imagine. So let's hope it doesn't. Or the classic. I was going to say a minute ago, this guy reminds me of, what are those guys called from Resident Evil 4? Wolverine? Obviously Wolverine comes to mind. Are they actually called Wolverines? Garrador, that's the one. The Garradors. He reminds me of one of these Garradors. He hasn't got like the hand knife things, but he kind of just reminds me of like beastly looking guy, but kind of stupid. Like he gets his like knives stuck in the walls for you to hit him and stuff. These were I remember running into these as a kid in the original on the Wii. I've mentioned that plenty of times. Playing on the Wii made it 10 times more hard after playing it on Xbox and PlayStation. But yeah, I remember running into those and it seemed almost, that whole segment in that bit of the castle seemed almost impossible for me as a kid. But about learning patterns and such, isn't it? Very easy. They're very easy playing as an adult. Pong. Okay then. That won't get through either. I do wonder what's going to happen to Guts if he does win this. Like, can't imagine anyone here would be happy about that. So you don't expect him to just get sentenced to death. But obviously that doesn't happen. That looks like he broke the tip of our sword on his leg. That won't get through either. What a scare. That boy's good. But my son's armour is Tudor made. Impregnable. Full mail. Just a weird sentence, isn't it? Tudor made. Impregnable. Full mail. I don't think I've ever combined those words before in my life. Tudor made. Impregnable. Full mail. There's no gap a blade can get through, even at the joints. Usually, my first blow should have broken open both his helmet and head, but I don't even have half my usual strength. My sword's blunt too, and the tip just chipped off. Although that might be better for us that the tip chipped off, because it might make that a bit sharper perhaps. Now, what do I do? But the good point about it having like a point at the top is because you get a lot more power out of something that has a kind of, I imagine, is that the case? I forget actually. I think it is, of where like if something's been kind of refined down to something so small, if you put the same amount of power in that as you put, like, it sounds weird because if you compare it to fish, you'd think a punch would be stronger, but I think again in physics, I've never been great at science honestly, but I think something with a sharper tip and like a smaller amount to put that energy in impacts more. It's like comparing a bullet to like a punch, like you get more power in that small area than you would if it was a kind of larger bullet, for example. I don't know, maybe I'm talking rubbish here, but I think that's correct, isn't it? Where if you put something into a smaller point, it's actually a bit more powerful than if it was like a square tip to the sword. That's why they have the sharp tip, I guess. A funny image just came in my head there of just like a square sword. Now, like those ones you had as a kid, I remember going to the fairground as a kid, getting one of those plastic katanas and such. Would always be a bit of a nuisance with those. Now, what do I do? Gambino. Remember this well, Guts. That's thick, and there's no gap for a blade to get through. It's a safe bet that anyone dressed in armour like this is a rich noble. In that case, there's only one way for us not to earn our pay on the battlefield. Gambino. Horrible looking armour. Okay, so he redirected his weight to his strike and deflected that to the ground. He redirected the weight of his strike to the ground and pushed him. A sword can do more than just slash or stab. In particular, it's the ideal tool for disabling nobles in their heavy armour. Remember that. Now get out of here and earn lots of money for me. Charming man. Pinning his foot down. Yeah. Ugh, my arm! Oof. Ah, what even is that? Oh, fuck. That's what that is? I forget what that bit's called, but... Ah, that horrible impact right there. They love the eyeballs. Berserk loves the eyeballs. Fucking hell. What a way to use your sword. Ah, son! Ugh. Remember this, rich kid. It's a safe bet that aristocrats get taken hostage on the battlefield. Listen up. Clear the path to the gate. You'll get a horse ready for me too, Daddy. Guts calling someone his daddy, hey? Okay. Don't attack him. How could this happen? Ah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You're an important person, you're a good hostage. Oh, this guy's dribbling big time. Father! Father! Fucking hell. I can hardly even hold my sword anymore. Can I get through this? Oh, what is this weapon here? What a strange looking weapon. Not yet. You'll hit the young master. Wait for him to turn his back. Oh, was that a wind? The wind just blew it. Oh shit. Because the wind blew it, that arrow that was intended for Guts hit the fucking sun. Oh my god. Young master. Yay! Oh no. Stupid. Why'd you? You did fucking say to wait. My lord? The father's passed out. Look at this guy. He's frothing at the mouth. Holy shit, now there's loads of arrows. Oh. Did he get hit by it? I thought he passed out at the sight of his son getting hit by an arrow. Did he get hit by one as well? Look at all this. Looks like they might be getting invaded right now. Pretty damn good timing. Oh no, he's still conscious. That was in reaction to his son. What's going on? Attack! We're under attack! And the gates are open. Oh, I like this shot here. This reminds me of the teeth from the demons in the eclipse and throughout the story. Reminds me of the teeth opening up their dark hole for chaos to ensue and for plenty of people to die. I think that is what they're going for with this shot as well. That's really awesome. I like that. I like that. And this is our first dual panel today, which is a rarity lately. A rarity that we don't get many. Don't mind it whatsoever though. Here they come, whoever these guys are. Probably Gambino's men. Oh no, it's this guy. Okay. Oh there, boy. You're still alive? Okay. Look at this guy. Lovely horse armor. Nice little outfit himself. Pretty standard armor himself here. It's you. Allow me to notify the main force of this castle's location. Thanks for that. You son of a... Oh, no need for that. We ended up saving your life. Wouldn't you at least say thanks too? True. This is perfect timing for Guts to get away. And you just knew he'd keep his promise, didn't you? You knew this guy would keep his promise. This makes us even. You kind of created a distraction so we could break in. Turn up later and I'll see you get bonus money for distinguished service. Shut up. I got no time for that right now. We need to get the flour. With plenty of its leaves gone now. Let's go. Come on, Chi-Chi. Please be there still. Please, Lord. Be there still. We'll find Chi-Chi. Wonder if they will. Chich. Has it been Chich? Sorry, guys. New character, new names alert for me. Chich. Sorry, I was calling her Chi-Chi. Chich. Yeah, my bad. Already fucking up the names. Well, what happened there? I pressed something. Did I press something? No. Maybe I'm just tripping. My bad. We'll find Chich. Wonder if they will. It's uncertain whether it was reality or a dream. That was long ago, when he was just a boy. A buried memory of an early spring day. Beautiful saying right here, isn't it? Spring flowers of distant days. And we didn't see her again. That's a shame. I did do something. The comments are moved. What did I press? What did I fucking press? What did I fuck up? What did I fuck up here? There we go. I knew something was up. Okay, that was a brilliant couple chapters, especially that second chapter in this was fantastic, wasn't it? But I liked how this ended here as well. I think it's certain that Chi-Chi probably was real, but it also was just like strangely specific to Guts. Her kind of, she related a lot to Guts, so perhaps it wasn't, but I like to think it was. And I'm hoping she got to go with the elves right here, the buddies, the other flowers and such. Okay, great stuff here. Decent fight again, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of fights like this and such. I'm much more of a fan of the kind of inhuman fights and things like that, but this was still pretty decent. But again, that second chapter was amazing. One of my favourite chapters I've had in a long time, honestly. Well, I say in a long time. From the last arc, from the fake clips onwards, definitely the best chapter since then. But one of the best chapters in general, I think, that one. In terms of, again, just the complete contrast to, just like that contrast to my other favourite chapters from Berserk is just like immense. Just like how dark a lot of my favourite chapters are and such. Although some of them, again, with like the Lost Children and such, aren't quite as dark, but have that kind of dark edge to a kind of a good message. This one quite similar, but it still in contrast. This one was a lot more kind of light and wholesome and heartwarming. But that was also, like, again, I look back at Lost Children, that was quite heartwarming in a different manner. But yeah, let's get into the comments, finish off for today. So everyone's calling her, I think that's what caught me off guard a little bit. Everyone's calling her Chi-Chi in the comment section. So I guess that's the noise a rat makes, Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi, in Japanese. It's Chich in the translation, so I don't really know. Call her Chich for now. A lot of people impressed with this these chapters here. Not too much else in the comment section, honestly. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again. 2 brilliant chapters today. Love this. Again, love this little ending here. Ambiguous, but you can make of it what you will. And I've chosen to take the good side of things. I was thinking this as well. It looked like I got stepped on. It looked like I actually got trampled on by a horse, actually. That flower. Well, I think there was some life still left in that. A beautiful little flower right there. Now, but yeah, great ending here. Again, especially this chapter was fantastic. Loved meeting Chich right here. It was so charming, especially just for like getting introduced just about halfway in the chapter. She's got literally like just more than half a chapter's worth of content, and she left that much of an impression. Is very impressive. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Again, love this. Do let me know what you guys thought about this these chapters down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And I guess this really does, I was questioning this last week, wasn't I, about the fact that this cover was in white and every other one's in black. That just makes perfect sense now, doesn't it, as to why that's in pure white and the rest are in black. Makes absolute perfect sense. But yeah, I'll be back next next week. Again, I should be doing the once a week uploads by now. I'll be back next week with the final 2 chapters of this volume, which is Covered Wagon and Paradise. So I'll see you guys then, and enjoy the rest of your day.